comes to help. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. They've got Malawach, Green out there with Devin Booker. And it's Novak in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up...
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played.
I make my next move, my best before I fall off the track. Ability pulled in advance, that's my chance to hey, only fans model screaming for me to just chill and relax. A bottle of vodka appears. I used to sip that. I push the seat pot again. I cannot fall for your track. Saying the bitch to pin me and check out me win.
And so it's Phoenix with it. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game on the floor for the Warriors. They've got Nick Richards. MP is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Podziemski in at the 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Green. And Grant, we're talking about certain players. We hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
The Suns have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Three-pointer. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Green. Give him 8.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Phoenix. Trent comes in for Dunn. And the Warriors with possession. Pass to Black. From behind the arc.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Aaron Gordon out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Buffkin in at the 2-guard spot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, on certain nights like this, Kuminga can show you how explosive he can be as a scorer. I just love that upside.
Phoenix has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Booker the pass to Green. A three-pointer, no good.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. 6 to shoot. Back to Black. Here's the 3.
Now here's Green. 11 points in the game. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Anthony Black. Kuminga is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP, and it's Buffkin in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Trent. Pass to Malawach to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. MP's,
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with.
Safely out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Malawach. And it's Green. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Great stuff, Hallie. We thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Master Black. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. And here's Trent to stop the run. And it's MV with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Golden State moving it around. It's Black in the corner. Here's Buffkin.
Let it ride. I play hardball like Keanu Reeves. They rather play it safe while I wrestle with principalities like I'm Jake the Snake. I was stuck in sin but had to change my fate. That meant I had to figure a way out of it like it's the great escape. Bad trees get cut down like a boxer that's making weight. Album coming soon like a wedding. I told them save the date. I even told my cousins living in sin that I can't relate. People always ask me when the last time that I sinned willfully, but if I answer, they wouldn't like it. They'll just say that I'm prideful, they'll say I'm self-righteous. I was in sin but had to fight it. I won, I beat it because of Jesus. Repented from wrongs, I had to write it. I'm just quoting verses from the one that write it. I'm just trying to clean my hands like Pontius Pilate. It doesn't matter who you fly with, cause either way I'm taking off when Yeshua the pilot. My move that he guided. I help people that turned on me when it was convenient. Got friends now that'll do the same when it's needed. I study people so I peep it, but I was taught to treat people how you want to be treated. If they change, so be it. They for profit, I'm not a prophet, but I can see it. I'm here for God. If he's not the top it, then y'all can keep it. No weapons formed against me will prosper, my ops defeated. And when God send me a sign, I pray that I receive it. When you done getting drunk and you sober, where you going when the party's over? Where you going when the party's over? When you done getting high and you sober, where you going when the party's over? Where you going when the party? A lot of people. Excuse me.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, through your spirit and your son. Spread the ox out, 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 spread the ox out.
Oh, I think they hate me. My bake tea. Ain't no pardons in the garden if you snake me. You can't break me. Tryna chase me. When it's rocky, I move base if you can't break me. I'm fine, I got my feet up. I ain't never scared, gon' put my heat up. I was outside and try no rip. Where my ops at, God gon' eat up. Ain't nothing free us. Lock my family up. My mama told the judge he ain't no killer. It's all good, cause on that prison, he already preaching about the healer. Spread the ops out. Now the cops out. Facing death, you wanna plea, but you can't cop out. Now you locked out. I promise my God coming back when he do us a problem. Got his attention, but you don't want tension. You don't want the smoke, it's too late, you done got it.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, through your spirit and your son. Spread the ox out, 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 spread the ox out.
What's your intentions? I see your screws and your wrenches. You tryna break up the business, ruin my witness, spreading your lies and opinions. You don't deserve my attention. You's a pretender. We were so used to the cold that my mama gave birth to a winner. Put all the ops on alert that we out in the trenches, and demons do not get forgiveness. Pray for repentance for all my family that's sinning. I ain't the truth, I'm a witness. I got some blood on my hands, some dirt on my fingers. You know that I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Some people in prison, I need to go see them. And work for the Lord, I would be him. Yeah, I know they won't catch me lacking. See me.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then there's Gary Trent and it's Chet.
They wanna pull every step out. Wait till my guys in the block and he let off the shots, he gon' end on spot out.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. And Golden State looking at who they picked. He got Gordon. Also, Black out there. MP out there with Sharp. And it's Pumpkin in at the shooting guard position. Now here's King. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. Trent can't hit.
The shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Trent, following the basket by MP. To stop the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
But some shooting it. Call time here. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that...
Dunn outside. Pass to Green. And here's Booker, covered by MP. MP against Booker. Oh, great D that time from MP. And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been.
Players on the Cadillac, that swing. Hold up the deuce, now I'm faded. Players on the Cadillac, swing. Hold up the deuce, now I'm faded. Okay, stay dripping. I'm brain gripping to my hands, callous. I'm an H-time.
A minute 20 left in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
You got Jalen Green. He's out there with Devin Booker. Dunn is out there with Malawach. And it's Novak in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, MP. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
now. Here's Green. To the inside. Here's Marlowe. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run. By the way,